Yeah, right, anyway. Let me just now gonna... Morg might want to join. Give me a second, guys. Welcome to today's stream. We have Bri today. Maybe Thompson might be coming in, and SC should be here in a few minutes as well. But we're gonna go through the game week 3, our predictions, our teams, and what we are gonna what our plans moving forward are, and who we're captaining. SC is here now. How are you, SC? You good? Oh, I don't think his mic's working. SC? Oh, Mike, yeah, he's having issues with his mic here.
Hello?
Oh, hi. Right. Right, so as you said, yeah, we have Brian SC with us today. And of course, if any of you want to come in and join, the Discord's in the description. So, you can just click on that, then join in with the stream. Okay, so what I've got here is I've made a few scenes in OBS, which will allow me to show our teams for this week. But anyway, so the interesting things are, so Jesus posted on Twitter, I'll be back soon, with a picture of him injured. So he's confirmed out now, which is brilliant for us FPL players. And then, as you can see on the screen as well, we've got the Foden and Delap double up, which could be interesting. You never know. Yeah, he could play Delap, and I'm pretty sure Foden will play. But
Mahrez is expected to start tomorrow.
yeah, I'll give you. Here's my predicted team. I've gone Edison, Walker, Laporte. No, that's wrong. It'll be Stones because he's still injured. So Edison, Walker, Stones, Ake, Mendy, Rodri, Fernandinho, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Sterling, Foden. That is my predicted team. What do you think about that, guys?
I think one of Delap or Torres will start ahead of Foden, to be honest.
But they played 90 minutes in the cup as well. Torres and Delap.
Yeah, true.
I think.
No. Well, yeah, it could be any of those three, but I think Mahrez and Sterling are pretty much nailed on.
Yeah, I reckon they are as well. And there's a few issues around De Bruyne. I'm a bit annoyed about it because I've just seen he had a little bit of an injury. Have you heard much about this, guys?
Oh, he's fine.
He should be fine, but I did go with De Bruyne. I'll show you my team in a bit, guys. I didn't do a wild card, but the other two did, so they've made a lot of changes to theirs. Welcome, Brew, in the stream. If you could like, subscribe, that'd be hugely appreciated. But let's go into. Should we go straight into my team then?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you can see on this, you might have to look on this. Can you see it on the Discord or can you see it on the stream? Any of you watching the... Oh, we got Mora and Thompson. Do you want to say hi, guys? Oh, Mora's gone. Thompson, I think he's just watching. I think he's just listening along. But Mora's back now. Anyway, so can you see on the stream or the Discord? I should have my team there with a black thing over it.
There's a black thing over it. You can't see the team. You just see like the Premier League background, kind of a screen.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
So this is my revealed team. It is locked and loaded. Welcome, Marcus, to the stream. Here it is. So my bench. I've got a bench of Nyland, Justin, Bernardo, and Vasilev. You'll see it on the stream. Actually, I'll wait for your live reactions. I'm pretty sure you already know it anyway, but why not add a bit of something to it? So I won't save the next ones. You'll just have to wait and see it on the stream, unless you can see it on the Discord. Bro, if you just look up Prime FPL, you should find it.
Yes.
I'm watching it on Discord, right? comes up to me on the Discord.
There's not a delay on Discord either, is there?
Yeah, Discord's good. It's really small though, that's the only thing.
So if you go on the Discord, I reckon it should come up around. Just if you click on my name maybe, because I'm pretty sure I'm sharing my screen at the moment. Is this a wild card? No, it's not, Marcus.
No, I can see it.
Who do you think will benefit the most from Jesus out? I reckon Foden, Sterling and Foden for me will benefit quite a lot from Jesus being injured. Because they could play second strikers and false nine for Foden potentially. Wait and see on that one. But can you see it now, Bri?
Yeah, it's just a black bit.
Okay.
Over.
But you can see the bench.
Yeah, the bench, yeah.
Alright, my front line. That's my front line. I'm pretty confident about these two.
Yeah.
I don't want them I want both of them to score points. I think they should score points as well. No, I think Sterling will lose out. Do you? I think he'll play maybe as a striker. Less quality to put away chances, but with so many, and Jesus isn't that good at putting away chances anyway. Like, I really regret going De Bruyne ahead of Sterling now, but you know it is what it is.
Really?
Yeah, I hugely regret it. I was looking at like the anytime return odds, like 3% difference, and I normally like differentials, but you know, it's a bit annoying because I think Sterling definitely outscored De Bruyne this week. Like, I'm pretty certain on that one. I think if he plays striker,
De Bruyne's way more rotation proof though for further weeks.
He does get rotated the odd time. Last year he did get rotated. Him and Sterling both did get rotated quite a bit.
Yeah, but I'd say Sterling's more likely to.
Yeah, because Foden's playing out wide as well. So.
Right, here we go. So the midfield. Thoughts on that, guys? I think this is a very good midfield. If Foden starts, I have no issues at all about it.
Pretty standard midfield, really.
Yeah, pretty basic, and yeah, I'm happy with it because I've not had to play a wild card to get there. So Podence is a template, Son pretty template, De Bruyne, Salah template. Foden's a bit of a slight punt, but I don't mind it. I think he's the best value for money mid out there, 6.5. It's more in this thing because hold on, with Jeremy Corbyn and Kieran James G. Do you want to say hi, guys, in the call in?
My mic's a bit rubbish, but I've just joined the Discord.
Alright, great mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks. You just talking about Sterling. I just wanted to say he doesn't play that well up top on his own when he's got his back to goal.
Yeah, that's true.
Just from that point in early.
Yeah, he could. I could be wrong, but I really like Sterling as a differential. I am annoyed I didn't go with him, but you know, it is what it is, and you know, if he scores, he scores. I can't do anything about it now. And De Bruyne is probably the safe option, so you know, fine about that. How are you, Jeremy Corbyn? You're on mute at the moment. Oh, we got Alex. How are you? Oh, he's gone. We're getting a lot of people in the call-ins. That's good. Maura, do you want to unmute and tell us about what you think of Foden for the value? See, you are a City fan.
Right, I'll rate it, to be fair. Could be good.
Yeah, I think he's brilliant value. You know, 6.5. He's a top. He's a very good player. Like I really rate Foden. So
he'll start as well.
He will start. Bro, you were going on about how he might not start. I'm pretty certain he's nailed on. Like he's there.
Sterling
Wouldn't say nailed on. I'm starting to.
I don't think he'll struggle up top, personally.
And do you think Foden would start almost every game? Because I'm getting the kind of impression he is starting every game.
I wouldn't be surprised, especially with the injuries we have now. He'll be.
That would be interesting. Hopefully he does, but yeah, if he doesn't start this week, then I don't mind it because it's for the long term. You know, he'll get a load of points out of. Alex accidentally joined the voice chat. No worries, mate. Thoughts on Trossard over Podence? Not for me. Podence's games are unbelievable. He's nailed in the team, says Trossard, but I think Podence is really good value for money, mate. So go him. Marcus Nelson, Foden in my team next game week have nailed. Yeah, definitely. If he starts this week, I'm pretty certain he'll be nailed. So it's a very fair shout. We just got a notification. FPL status: Bale has an unknown return date, and Reguilon 50% chance of playing. So Mourinho must have just done a press conference because I think. But how long do you think it will be, SC, till Bale gets off and running?
After the international break. So international break's in like 2 weeks, so 4 weeks, a month probably. When he plays his first game.
And Reguilon looks really good value. Like he's a good. He gets assists.
Reguilon was in full training today.
So was he?
Not this weekend, I doubt, but definitely next weekend. I think he'll start. So could be an option.
But what about a bit of a worry is his rotation? Will he get? Oh, hold on, down here. Will he get rotated at all?
People keep saying that, but I think with us playing 3 games a week every week, then I think he'll want to put the strongest team out for the Premier League, most likely. So no, I don't think he'll get rotated. No. Yeah,
that's fair. Right, so the midfield is revealed. That's gone to the defence. Pretty standard. Last week it's face. I don't think I'll get a clean sheet from any of them, to be honest. Robertson, Mitchell and Trent, that is just pretty bad. Of course, if Liverpool get the clean sheet, then it's just all of a sudden goes brilliant. But I don't think we will, to be honest. I think Arsenal will score against us, which is a bit of a worry. But what can you do? And then the keeper is McCarthy, who I don't like at all, to be honest. If I was on a wild card, don't know about you guys. I haven't actually looked at your teams, the ones you sent in, but I would 100% be getting rid of him for either Matt Ryan or Emi Martinez. I think he is shocking. I think Southampton, with their high line, are just going to continue to concede. And he is not a great... I don't think he's a great keeper, to be honest. I don't think he makes many saves. Yeah, he could get dropped as well.
Should have saved maybe 2 of Son's goals. Probably.
Yeah, he's really not too good.
I think the last one, Son's last goal where he chested it down, he had time to come out and...
and did he parry it to Kane as well for Kane's goal? I don't quite remember.
Yeah, but that was going to say that. There's not much you can do.
Oh yeah, and Bear has commented, when would you guys wildcard? As late as possible, or is there a threshold of a bad game week to trigger it? So far, he's averaged 65 both weeks, so no panic. Yeah, don't wildcard, mate. If your team's fine and you've got good fixtures and you've got no injuries, stick with it. I think I've averaged about 70, 75 over 2 weeks. So I didn't wildcard personally, but it's fair if you don't see any time to use it, then go ahead. But I wouldn't, especially now towards the end of the week where you can't gain any team value or anything. So leave it this week, mate, and then maybe do it another time. Alex has said I have double Liverpool defence as well. I think there's a decent chance of a clean sheet. It depends, mate. I think we looked better at the back against Chelsea. We were lucky not to concede the pen. I don't think it was a pen in the first place, to be honest. But I think we looked better, and I think Thiago added a bit of calmness, especially that second half. I think, he played it around, it dictated the play really, and maybe we could do that against Arsenal and they don't get a sniff at our defence. But we'll have to wait and see on that. But obviously you have to start Trent and Robertson because they're so expensive, and I think they're so good, both of them. So that's what I'm doing.
Question for you.
Yeah.
quick question for you, Waz. Who do you think is playing better at the moment out of Trent and Robbo?
That's a very good question. I think it's an easy answer for me. I think Robertson is easily outplaying Trent. I think Trent's crossing's been very off. I don't know what it is, whether it's the lack of pre-season, but he's looked very poor recently in terms of crossing.
Didn't look great. Didn't look great in the Nations League either.
Yeah, he didn't do well against Chelsea. Leeds, he didn't get
every time he plays for England, he seems to lose a bit of confidence. I've noticed.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I think that he will get assists because that's what he does. He puts in brilliant crosses sometimes, and as well, like, I don't know. I think the free kicks for the 0.5 extra could be very good, because if you're paying 0.5 for extra 3 goals, I think it's probably worth it, especially as he's a defender. 6 points for a goal. I think he's more likely to get goals than Robertson, and I'd say probably the same amount of assists. But then again, I prefer Robertson on the bonus points, because I think Robertson makes more tackles than Trent, and I think his dribbling is actually better than Trent's as well. He's
Got more experience.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Trent's very young, it's hard for his confidence as such a young guy who goes through an off period.
Yeah.
Probably Robbo can handle it a bit better.
Yeah, and Robbo's, they're both nailed on, of course. I think Simicat, I don't think he looked too good, to be honest, Simicat. I mean, he had a chance yesterday to be good, but I think they're nailed on almost every game, because we need them, because they're key to how we play. Owen Cummings has said Trent wasn't that bad, it's just his standards are so high. When he hits form, you don't want to not have him. That is true. That is very true.
Yeah.
And that's why I've kept him, and that's why I've gone with a double, because as well as Robertson's playing so well, Trent could just flick a switch and, score 2, get 2 assists or something, like the Leicester game or whatever, where he got 1 goal and like a hat-trick of assists. Alex says Thiago's class, Fabinho my man of the match, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, what a game it was. Fabinho's class, Thiago came on, looked very good, controlled the play. But anyway, let's go on to Bry's team. So he has sent his team in. It's not locked and loaded completely, is it, Bry, though? You've got some changes to make. But from what I saw, it was pretty good. I really liked it, to be honest. So he's gone with...
Wild card, 11 changes.
Yeah, so he has played the wild card. He's made 11 changes on it. Fair enough. I'm not sure he needed to, but, fair enough.
I'll tell you who I got rid of. I got rid of Nyland Bernardo, the Brighton guy. Egan, Castagna, Tierney, Sims for Southampton, who's just last sub. Maximan, Bruno, Aubameyang, and then I got rid of Werner and Richarlison as well, but that's kind of just to save money and spend more money in midfield. I just think there's some players you got rid of there that you really didn't have to get rid of. Like, I think you'll regret getting rid of Bruno. I think you'll regret getting rid of Werner. I think you regret getting rid of Richarlison. I didn't really see the point in that. Can you somehow get them all back? Let's have a look at it anyway. So you've got the bench. Midfield's a bit more expensive.
Got the bench of Ryan, so that means double 4.5 rotation, I reckon. Ryan, Delap, and Mitchell and Dunn. So pretty weak bench, but I have a weak bench as well, so fair enough.
As long as one of them plays, it's fine.
Yeah, Mitchell will probably...
Van Arnold isn't back for another
You know what, I think Van Arnold's back soon, but I think Mitchell will honestly keep his place. Van Arnold will come into the team maybe in a left mid position where Slip's playing. I read that.
He's not back for another month though, so that's alright.
Yeah, it's fine for the moment. And Dunn, of course, looks pretty nailed at the moment. And Delap, is a punt. You never know. More is Delap. Is there any chance he's gonna start at all?
I think he'll come on as a sub.
Yeah, I don't see him starting, to be honest. But anyway, the front two of Calvert-Lewin and Ings, very good. Very good. I know Ings has really good fixtures coming up. Calvert-Lewin's obviously
after this week.
On some insane form. So Yeah, very
Yeah,
good
so
there.
I basically just saved $1 million by going Richarlison to Calvert-Lewin.
But I much prefer Richarlison. I don't know why. I think Richarlison's so much.
Gets a lot more chances, but misses a lot more as well. Calvert-Lewin's a bit more clinical.
But he's a differential as well, Richarlison. And if you want the game, then it's a way you can get him back. Maybe I don't know. But anyway, it's gone to your midfield. Now this is a fire midfield. I saw this. Zaha, Salah, Podence, De Bruyne, and Son. Captain De Bruyne. That is a brilliant midfield, to be honest. Nothing to say there. It's class. He's got the three premiums: Son, De Bruyne, Salah, with Zaha, who's on really good form. I'm getting him in at game week 5. I'm not a fan of these next two fixtures, particularly Everton and Chelsea. But for game week 5, he'll be in my team. You know, I had him all of last year for some reason.
I'm thinking of getting Barnes instead of Zaha, but Zaha's kind of a set and forget because his next 13 fixtures are really good, whereas Barnes has got 4 or 5 after the City game.
I think Barnes is potentially more explosive than Zaha, and I think Leicester are better than Palace. I think
a lot more attacking, but Zaha is playing up front at the moment, so
he's one to look at. For sure.
Bit of a differential as well at the moment.
Yeah. Bear said, I've been getting nightmares every night this week of Calvert-Lewin. Someone has to stop him, surely. That he's on a hot streak at the moment. I don't own him, and I'm worried because I know he will continue to score. It's just the way things go in football. I'm just have to accept, maybe a 13-pointer like every week potentially from him. But yeah, I don't want to get him in. I like my strikers, unless maybe I replace Vasilev. That means downgrading somewhere else, which I don't really want to do. For someone that could be terrible in 5 weeks after he's come off the hot streak, like he was after the restart last year. He didn't even get a goal, did he?
I've seen a lot of people doubled and tripled up on Everton assets on their wild card, but Palace may only concede 2 goals, I guess.
Yeah. I've not even got one Everton asset. I'm a bit worried about that, but yeah.
I have actually got 0.9 mil in the bank at the moment.
Could you get in Richarlison for Calvert-Lewin?
I could, but I was going to bring Castagna in next week for Reece James.
What you could have done is if you had 0.5 more than what you had, you could switch Zaha out to, if he's back soon, Pulisic, because I seriously think Pulisic is insane. Guys, what are your thoughts on him? I think he's honestly brilliant. I think he's such a good player. Gets so many. I think he's going to be so good for Chelsea this year when he's back fit.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and
I could also do bring Werner Click in for Zaha and Calvert-Lewin, but then I'd have no money in the bank.
I just I think
basically whether I want Castagna next week, but he's got a couple of really good fixtures and he's really good.
I saw Ricardo's out for another month and a bit, so I'll just get Justin is one of your defenders. Get Werner. I'd say I'm going to be honest. I don't want you to get him because I have him, so obviously he's differential for me in that sense. But honestly, get him. It's West Brom. My God.
And I've got no Everton assets, so it's a tricky one.
Everton can be on and off.
They're quite streaky though.
Yeah.
I remember that. They don't hold long periods of good form ever.
And he will want to get his first goal. Werner, if he does not score this week, I would not believe it, because he's a goal scorer and they brought him in and he's had 2 good fixtures, including the one this week. If he doesn't score, it'd be crazy.
He'll get the service as well.
He will.
There's so many good players around him in the attack.
Havertz with a hat-trick in the game against Morecambe. Could be growing in confidence now, so that's fun to look out for as well. Let's move on to your defence. Bright is a brilliant defence. Sice, James, Robertson. I mean, that is very good, isn't it? Sice, unbelievable pick. The fixtures are unbelievable. Wolves are unbelievable at the back. And James is a really good pick as well. Looks nailed on. He does look nailed on. Robertson is also a good pick. The differential. Not many people have him in our league, I don't think. I think it's literally me and you now that have him. Or maybe someone else. But yeah, I like the defence a lot. And then McCarthy in goal. Yeah, pretty good. I'd consider maybe going Martinez ahead of McCarthy.
It's just because if I rotate McCarthy and Ryan, I'll have a good fixture every single week for like 20 weeks.
I know that, but they're two like bottom 10 teams. They can concede whenever, and I don't know. I just think Emmy's going to make so many saves.
They've got pretty rubbish fixtures there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true. And right, so it's a very good team. Great wild card, well used there. To be fair.
Yeah, and there aren't many teams keeping clean sheets anyway, so. Just best to keep.
SC, your turn. Here we go. You ready?
It's the second one, by the way. I sent you two.
Oh, okay. Is there much difference in it?
Yeah, the first one was like completely different teams.
Right, give me a minute. I'll get it up. Right. Oh yeah, I've got it here. Right, it shouldn't be too hard to do. You just go like, there we go. Davo annoyed you went for Cody over Sice. I think Sice gets more yellow cards, but it's not. You shouldn't be too annoyed about that, to be honest. Right. There we go. Now I'll put it in quickly. Remove. In a second, lad. Almost up.
Luca, how many goals do you think you're going to score against Leicester this weekend? Because they don't have Ndidi.
Yeah, but we didn't have a lot of players either. I think it'll be pretty similar to the Wolves game. We'll come out the blocks firing. Second half, we'll have to kind of try and control the game, I'd say, if we're in the lead.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if we're losing at half time, how we react, because we don't have much off the bench really to offer at the minute. So.
Right, almost here. There we go. Right, here we go. Your bench, SC, is Ryan, Mitchell, Justin and Burke. Yeah, nice pretty nice bench, to be honest. They've got the 4.5 on the bench. So yeah, got 4.5 defender. It's pretty solid bench there. Obviously doing the goal league rotation clearly now. Front three of Kane, Jimenez, Calvert-Lewin, unbelievable front three there. Kane captain. Thoughts on that? Not going Son after like the goals that he's just constantly getting.
Well, that Kane captain's not a lock-in at all. I'm still probably going to go De Bruyne, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just to be safe, but
you know what happened last week when you didn't captain?
50-50.
When you didn't captain the Spurs? You know what happened last week when you didn't captain a Spurs player?
Yeah, I do.
And you went with the crowd and captained Albus, and yeah, if you go with the crowd again, it could backfire again. But Newcastle is shocking. Like honestly, I would captain.
Sit back. We struggle against teams that sit back.
Mm-hmm. And St. Maximin's not playing as well, so he really will sit back.
I'm considering a last-minute move for like the Davies or something, because I'm pretty sure we're very likely to keep a clean sheet.
Yeah.
On the weekend.
But Davies will only be playing for this week, won't he?
I know. That's why I'm not bringing in Doherty too expensive. But yeah, that's why.
The only one nailed in that Spurs defence is Doherty, isn't it? And Luis. I think the other
I'd
ones...
probably say Alderweireld, probably.
Not every game, no. Will he? If you signed Skriniar as well.
If he signs Skriniar, no, but...
But yeah, really good front three there. Son, Podence, De Bruyne and Havertz. Yeah, good. No Salah, but otherwise brilliant. Like the Havertz punt.
For an attacking overload, like strikers over midfielders.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I've had to take the hit and I can't have Salah.
It's still a very good midfield. Like Podence, let's be honest, I mean, my God, 5.6 for someone that probably, with the fixtures he has, should be valued at like 7.5. He'll get so many returns. You know, I punted on him from the beginning and yeah, quite happy about that one because it actually worked. But now everyone's getting him in, so fair enough. But Havertz is a good punt. I like the Havertz punt. Covers for Werner as well, so that is good. Then we've gone with...
Yeah, that's my thinking. I know I needed a Chelsea attacker for their fixture, so I've gone Havertz. I can't quite afford Werner.
The thing I'd say about this, would you consider going Taylor and Justin out for Dunn, the Burnley guy, and Sice or Cody?
Then it's triple Wolves. I'm not comfortable with that.
Really? I think triple Wolf. Have you seen their games? Like, I know... I think the defenders are the safest place to go with Wolves, to be honest. I think they're almost guaranteed clean sheets.
I was thinking going Ings for Jimenez.
Yeah, you could do Ings for Jimenez, or could you do... What about this? James Rodriguez... I know you don't like James Rodriguez, do you? What about this?
Tell me it.
Greenwood in for Havertz. Werner in for Jimenez. And then do what I said with like Sice and Dunn. Something like that. I much prefer that. Plus Greenwood's a differential. No one in our league has him, that's what I'm pretty sure. Other than like 2 people.
Yeah, but they're not good fixtures really, United.
Yeah, it's fair.
I actually do like your idea that I might nick it.
Yeah, and then you've got defence of Trent, obviously good. Taylor and James.
Only thing then though is that I have one less bench option because Dunn will be out of the defence very quick, I think, when Tarkowski and me come back in.
But I was listening to Elite FPL and Steve-O's a Burnley fan. And they've had this before where they fake an injury in the transfer window. So I don't think Tarkowski's actually injured.
Yeah, that's not a bad theory to be fair.
I think he will go. I'm pretty sure he will go. I mean,
that's a pretty plausible theory, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'd have to say.
Wait and see on that, but I think Dunn could be nailed, you know.
Yeah, haven't West Ham put in like 3 bids or something?
Yeah, they really want him. And there's some other clubs that wanted him as well, like Leicester. But,
Leicester.
Yeah, it's good. And then Emi Martinez, there we go. You've gone with Emi Martinez. There's the pick. That is a brilliant pick. Like it a lot.
Yeah, it just means that game week 3 have to play Ryan away at Everton though.
Yeah, don't mind it.
Like Bryce said, if you go McCarthy Ryan double up, you have no bad fixtures.
Wait, the Liverpool Villa after Arsenal, don't they? It's Martinez against Liverpool. Am I right in saying that?
No, because Brighton have someone easy, Palace, I think.
Oh right.
So I'll start him.
But yeah, very good. Don't know who's built a better wild card out of you and Bry. That is quite a tough quite a tough question. I think it's very even.
I'd say Bry. Probably. I think I'm going to change mine.
Yours is better balanced, I think, but Bry's got Salah, and that's the difference. But good team from both of you. Anyway,
yeah, they're pretty good.
We will go on. We won't be live much longer. It's been a good stream though. We've had quite a few people in the chat. But what we'll just finish off I won't get it on stream. I'll just get it up on my phone. The predictions, all our predictions for the games this week. So Brighton United. We'll start. Hold on. Who's in the Discord at the moment? Hold on. Wait, Jeremy, Corbin, and Kieran, are you here?
Yep, here.
Alright. You want to do predictions?
Go on, and yeah.
Alright, so we'll start with Jeremy Corbin, that I don't think is here. But we'll start with Kieran. Then we'll go to Luca, then Bry, then SC, then I'll do mine. So Kieran, prediction for Brighton United, 12:30.
Oh, I think that could be a draw. I think Brighton could put up a good defence.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good prediction there. Mora, prediction for that one?
Say 2-1 United.
Yeah, fair enough. Bry?
2-1 as well.
And SC?
3-1 United.
Yeah.
Bounce back.
Yeah, I think they will, to be honest. And I'll go 2-1 United as well. Then we've got Palace Everton. I'm gonna Kieran, you wanna go with that one?
Oh, that's a tough one. 2-2.
Yeah, very good, yeah, I like that prediction. Mora?
I'm going to go for 1-0 Palace.
Yeah, it's very good. Bry?
2-1 Everton.
And SC?
I was also going to say 1-0 Palace, and I'll stick with it. 1-0 Palace.
I'm going to say 1-0. I think Zaha will probably get
Palace
a goal.
love these sort of games, though, don't they?
Yeah, Palace are so good at their game plan.
Sort of teams.
Sit back and then go and counter attack with the pace of Zaha and Ayew and people. But anyway, West Brom Chelsea. Kieran, prediction?
3-0. But Werner won't score.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
I'm going to go 4-1 Chelsea.
It's good. Bry
3-0 Chelsea.
and
I think
SC.
will get one, but
SC.
I think West Brom will come back a bit. So I'll say 2-1 Chelsea. Don't think it'll be a battering.
I think it'll be 3-1 Chelsea. Don't think maybe Werner will get a goal. Yeah. Burnley Southampton. Kieran.
Oh, that's going to be a 0-0. That's going to be a dull game.
Yeah. Mora.
Burnley Southampton. I'm going to go for 2-2.
Yeah. Nice. Bry.
1-0.
And SC.
2-0 Southampton. They're good away from home.
I think it'll be 3-2 Burnley. On to Sunday. Sheffield Leeds. Kieran.
Because they hate each other, don't they? Kind of.
Yeah.
I'm going to 4-4. Sheffield United's going to start attacking again.
4-4.
Yeah, I think it'd be a big game. Leeds to score loads, and I think Sheffield United will want to show that they're not a one season wonder in terms of doing well in the league.
Fair point.
I'll go 2-1 Sheffield.
Fair enough. Bry.
3-1 Leeds.
Yeah, and SC.
Yeah, I think Sheffield are going down. I want 3-1 Leeds also.
I think 2-0 Leeds. I think Sheffield are utterly dreadful. I mean, I seriously think they'll go down. I think they'll finish bottom. I think they're terrible. I like Sheffield. I like the way they were in the first season, but I think people know how to attack them now. Egan's out as well for the game with the red card. There's no one to score goals. It is a shambles at Sheffield at the moment, I think. So I'm going to go 2-0 Leeds. no creativity. They've got a flat midfield of like Sanderberger, Lunny and Fleck and Norwood or something. Tottenham, Newcastle. More, you want to say something?
Oh, that's fine, carry on. Tottenham, Newcastle.
Tottenham, Newcastle. Kieran?
3-0 Spurs.
More?
I'm going to go 2-0 Spurs.
Right.
3-0 Spurs.
SC?
Going off the assumption we score early, I'd say we win 4-0. But if we don't score early, it could be a very, very boring game.
I'm going to go 5-0 Spurs. I seriously think they're going to go, I don't know, I just think Newcastle is so bad. They were so bad against like Brighton. And they've got like their best player out injured. So, and Spurs have like Son, who's on like the best form in the league, and Kane, who's playing like, ridiculous passes.
They've got no one to count with now, do they? And that would have been their game plan.
Callum Wilson, I'm sorry, I like him. I don't know what I was doing getting him in. I think he's terrible though. I think he's terrible. He doesn't offer anything. I seriously think he's awful. I think without service, he's absolutely nothing. Not physical enough, and his shooting is pretty bad as well. Doesn't pull the trigger ever either. So yeah, 5-0. City Leicester.
2-1 City.
More.
God. 1-0.
Wow. Troy.
Interesting.
4-1 City.
And C.
I think second game back, City will have. They'll be more match sharp and have match fitness. I'll say 3-1 City.
I'm going to say 3-0 City. I think Leicester are not that good. I
don't know, I still see that thing we had last year. We can just throw games away so easily.
No, I think your front four is so good. I think your front four of like Foden, Mahrez, De Bruyne and Sterling are unbelievable. Like.
Yeah, but that's not the point though. Like Morris said,
I know.
You could have so easily gone 2-2 or even 3-2.
Yeah, like you could just see that second half. We look tired.
Yeah, maybe you could concede. Because I don't think John Stones is any good, and Ake, I don't think he's a leader. I think he's a good centre back, but I'm not sure he's a big leader. But who can carry Stones?
Yeah, there's no Vincent Kompany's in that back four, is there?
No, that's why you needed Koulibaly or something. But
yeah, well,
West Ham Wolves. Kieran.
2-0 Wolves.
More.
I'm gonna say 2-1 to Wolves.
Yeah, Bry.
4-0 Wolves.
SC.
2-0 Wolves.
I'm going to go 3-0 Wolves. I think, as I said again, West Ham are terrible and Wolves look good. And if Semedo does start, they've got a front three of Podence, Traore and Jimenez who are brilliant. So they can definitely get goals with that front three. So yeah, 3-0.
People, they've got Che Adams.
I've seen it. Boona was looking at Che Adams a lot. I think it's a fair point. He did have chances against Spurs, didn't he, SC?
Should have scored.
Pretty easy. Ridiculous save though, wasn't it? One of them from Lloris.
Yeah.
Another keeper, it might have gone in.
But literally 30 seconds before Son's second pass 2-1 up, he had a shot about 15 yards out and hit it
edge
straight
of the box, wasn't it? Was it
scored.
Edge of the box, till it straight at the keeper? Yeah, I remember that.
For a clear opening, wasn't it?
Fulham Villa.
A lot of players going down in price tonight.
Yeah, I've not actually looked at it, but. Yeah, go on then.
Pulisic, Doherty, Tierney, Stevens, Saka, Egan, Souček and Stevens. So that's the
Burnley.
Guy, who's he just signed for?
Burnley.
But yeah, Burnley.
Wait, is that what's the name?
Darryl.
Jack.
Darryl Stevens.
Oh, so he's going to be the first 4.4 million.
I knew he'd go down. I knew people would pick. I would never have picked him. He'd like 30% ownership, and he didn't start.
Yeah. Well, I don't think people really pick the 4.5 to start, do they?
Anyway, anyone going up in price?
Just Martinez.
Pulisic at 8.3. If he comes back soon, he comes.
Why he's going down though? Why have so many people selected him? I don't understand that. I mean, he's good though, because cheaper he is, the better when he comes back.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, Fulham Villa. Kieran?
2-2.
Oh, I think Moore's just had to go. I think Moore's went from the Discord there. Bry?
What game was it again?
Fulham Villa.
I think Fulham got to win it, so I'm going to say 2-1 Fulham.
I'm going to say 2-all. SC, you go actually.
Yeah, I think Fulham will win 2-0.
I'm going to go 2-all. Hopefully Mitrovic gets on the score sheet, but we'll wait and see on that. Liverpool-Arsenal. Final one. Kieran?
Liverpool biased. It depends if Thiago plays. If he plays 3-0, if he doesn't play 3-1.
He is 100% playing. No doubt.
I mean, starting.
Yeah, he's going to start. 1,000,000%.
3-0 then easy.
Henderson's out injured. So he'll definitely start. Yeah. Bry?
4-0.
SC?
Yeah, I really don't think Arsenal are going to score. I'd say 2-0, not pretty awful.
I think 3-0. I think we'll win 3-0. Salah hat-trick. Anyway, last thing from the stream today, guys. So, who are you most likely to captain? Because I know you're not all locked in, but Kieran, who are you going to captain at this rate?
If my wild card stays as it is, it'll be KDB. Even though differential option would be Salah.
Go Salah. Monday night, you can wait for the captain.
Yeah.
100%
Exactly.
Salah. Bry, if you had to say one name now, who would it be? Because I know you're not locked in, but
I think it will be De Bruyne.
And you are going De Bruyne. Oh, it's annoying because I don't know if I want De Bruyne to do well now. But anyway, SC.
I think I'm going to go Son, actually.
Yeah, he's in such good form, so very good punt there. Easiest fixture out of the big six as well, I'd say. Maybe Chelsea, but anyway, I'm going to go Salah, locked. Yeah, I mean, seriously, I'm probably going to go Salah every single game week. I captained him last week away to Chelsea. Like, does that say? That says pretty much everything. Like, I captain him every game week. So you know my captain pretty much already. So anyway, thank you guys. It's actually been quite a good stream today. How long have we been going for? We went for just under 50 minutes. Cheers everyone. Let's shout a few people from the chat. Brew, Marcus, Bear, Alex, Owen, and Davo. Thanks all of you for coming in, and thanks Kieran for coming in